So hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Just before we get into this video really quick, I just want to let you guys know, in case you haven't seen it yet, the fellas over at Skybound put together a really cool video of the cast reacting to the reactors reacting to the show. It's a really fun video, so that's a thing to go check out. I'll link it below. And I put up a reaction to the cast reacting to the reactors reacting to the show. Also, reactions for The Mandalorian are starting up over on my Patreon. I'll talk about that a little bit more probably at the end of the video. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Let it be known that that was a fun thing that happened over the weekend, if you're not aware. So, let's get into fear. Why is he waking up in an empty bed by himself?
Dear June.
Oh! Is he writing her love letters?
I've been thinking about my dad a lot lately.
Ah lads, if there's blood when you're spitting, that's gum disease. That's right, cowboy. He got himself a hat and he's ready to start the fucking day. Hats like that always make me laugh because it looked like he fell asleep on one side of his head and completely crushed one side of it. So he's gonna be like on watch for this new place.
When Ginny tasked me with stepping back into that role, I had my reservations. You more than anyone can understand why, given how things played out the last time I wore a badge.
He looks so lonely. I hate it. He's just got to sit on that stool by himself. Oh my god, they write love notes to each other. It's not just a one-way system. Oh. There's nothing more romantic than a goddamn handwritten love note.
I'm starting to believe it might just be worth the cost.
Don't say that. You're away from your love. Nothing is worth that shit, John.
On these grounds since before I arrived.
Is he drinking their Kool-Aid?
46 days, last I heard.
How did he even get into this situation? Did he just walk into the barbed wire continuously until he just bled to fucking death?
Until then, know that I'm sending you all my love, always.
They should have had All My Lovin' by the Beatles playing as their theme song, just saying. Put us in the vehicle, they took her in. Good luck. So Daniel's writing little notes to Morgan too, so this is the episode of Little Love Notes. So Morgan's pulled a Daryl and now has a dog.
Now you'll bark when we get closer?
The dog's like, listen man, I don't know what you want from me.
Is she even gonna recognize me?
Honey, you just got a new hat. You haven't changed that much. She'll recognize you.
Warned Cameron about his drinking more times than I can count. He must have gotten too close.
Well, there's only one way to find out for sure.
How's that?
We look into it.
You can't exactly investigate bad luck.
Detective Dory is on the scene though. Licks the dirt. Yes, a murder. A murder occurred on this here dirt. Oh shit, is that an earring? Go up to Virginia, grab her by the earlobes. Show me your earrings, bitch.
How'd you wind up with that hardware? Gold key?
Same way you wound up with that. I guess we're all doing what we have to in order to get by. There are certain matters on which I seem to have our ear.
Well,
I don't like that Jenny has succeeded in splitting everyone up and putting them into different positions, like in power and in ranking and stuff. Because like are they gonna remain loyal to each other after a long time of being in these positions? You know what I mean? I don't like it. You got your ears pierced, Janice?
I want to talk to you about Cameron. Well, I know that he ended up tangled in a fence with the past making short work of him. What I don't know is how or why.
It's not mine.
I know, but since you do everybody's laundry, I thought maybe...
I'm sorry.
But until I do, you be careful, okay? You're the closest thing I got to family around here.
That's not good.
John.
Is she gonna die?
What can I do for you?
I don't think he was drunk. I found a bottle of moonshine in his house. He hadn't touched a drop. Whoever has the matching one of that is the person we're looking for.
So it's like a demented version of Cinderella. We're gonna have to assess everybody's earring situation till we find
There was
the
a man
one.
in the first place I lived. Murdered his friend over a can of tuna. I'll never forget what that man's body looked like the day after. picked clean to the bone.
Like an empty can of
turkey on
tuna?
Thanksgiving. Place is only as safe as people feel it is.
I don't feel it's safe at all, Jenny.
Well, making people feel safe is good.
You're right.
John
It is.
Dory is too pure for this tainted
Hello, the
establishment. I don't trust
Until we
this
figure out
place.
what's what.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Sure
He's
thing.
too pure. Look at him. No, I don't like
The word
this.
in Hebrew
We need to get him the fuck out of here.
used to describe charity.
We haven't seen him in a while, have we? The rabbi.
There's always on the ranger detail when we travel outside the gates.
It's so tragic. She's been having a hard time with it.
Oh, look, it's Lil Miss Shifty
You go on
Bitch
home and
in.
meet you there. Trying to run off on us again? Check her bag.
As soon as Dory was like, I love you, Janice, you're like family to me, I knew Janice was so fucked. That's why in the apocalypse you don't ever tell anyone that you like them or you love them, because it seals their fate, and their fate is death.
How about that?
She planted this shit. I don't believe her.
I found this in Cameron's house. Under a mattress. Is that you?
Is this like the apocalypse version of finding someone's nudes?
I can't help you if you're not going to talk to me.
He's like, Cameron was sketching your titties, Janice. What does it mean?
Even if I do.
You think someone planted them?
I think she did.
I think she did too. I don't trust her. Why has John not come to this conclusion?
What was going on with you and Cameron?
We were
Together?
together.
I didn't want to be here without him. I couldn't. We found each other and figured we may as well be lonely together. I'm sure that sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't.
Dory's a big old romantic. His heart is breaking underneath that cowboy hat.
Okay.
He loves a good romance story.
I just need to do a bit more due diligence. There's other people I could talk to, and hell, I didn't even get a chance to properly inspect the body.
What were you gonna do? Dust him for prints?
Would you have a problem with it if I wanted to, bitch?
This, but I think you need to ask yourself. Don't worry. The things you said to June show you're believing in this place, that you're invested in what happens here.
I feel so bad for this woman because I hate her. I hate her so much. I guess it's a sign the actress,
Example will need to be made.
she's doing a good job, but like, God, she instills such a fury in me.
Go home, John. And I think your daddy would be too.
I would lunge across that table and rip her fucking head off. I'm like, oh, you want to talk about my daddy, bitch?
I don't know. But you need to keep looking.
Dakota, get back in the house.
Is she ever not there? Does she just hover in the shadows waiting for her moments to spring out and scare the shit out of people? I don't like seeing them split up from June though. It's lousy. They love each other so much. Like, I just... Oh, baby, tell me you're not digging that body up. I don't even want to look. He's digging the body up, isn't he? You didn't even put a mask on. You're gonna get up close and personal with a corpse without a fucking mask. Oh, Jesus, there's maggots. Don't mind me, I'm just over here absolutely simping for John Dory.
His throat was cut, plain as day.
How did you discern that fact from this funnel pit?
It's a long story. Strange.
Trying to get it made.
It was a rough night.
Well, you were in there under him?
Not by choice.
Paige is missing. Because someone doesn't want you to find it.
Duh.
Okay, you think she'll sit by while you go public with this?
Well, she won't have a choice if I can prove it.
If you go down this path, there's no going back.
What is that supposed to mean, man? Has he gotten his tooth fixed yet?
Wasn't expecting you here on your time off.
John, I see you got my message. Thanks for joining us.
I know I said I was innocent, but I did it. I killed Cameron.
What?
What are you talking about?
I lied to you before. I pushed him into the fence and watched the dead tear him apart.
Well, then how did he get his throat slit, though?
People need to feel safe, and we're gonna make sure they do.
I mean, like, as long as this crazy cunt is running things, I wouldn't feel safe. Strand, you should not be walking out with her. You should be staying with Dory. What the fuck is going on with the positions this season?
There's a spare key to a dirt bike Cameron hit 7 miles north, past mile marker 39. Take it.
Don't you give up on me yet.
You could break her out of here and you could
Come on,
both
kid.
ride off on that motorbike she just told you about.
It's okay, John. Let me go.
No, because like I'm invested in this now too. I don't think she did it. She lied about doing it because she's like, well, fuck it, I don't give a shit about anything anymore. And that would drive me mad for sure, but it's definitely going to drive John mad if he doesn't know what really happened. There's nothing worse than the pain of a toothache.
Yeah. My dad, he had a case when I was just in the eye. Term didn't exist then, but I suppose the fella doing it is what we'd call a serial killer. Everybody knew this guy was guilty. They couldn't pin any of the murders directly to him. A purse belonging to one of the missing women squirreled away in the back of that guy's closet. That was enough to put that sumbitch away for the rest of his life.
Sounds like your father was a hero.
Did they plant the evidence?
He planted that purse,
Ooh.
but they never looked at him the same way again. It's like they weren't certain they could trust anything he did now.
This is gonna cost you something. And you seem to know that.
But if he doesn't do anything either, the guilt will eat him alive. Dory is that kind of character that he takes everything so personally
worried
and
about me.
he clings to everything.
And I trust Jenny not to hurt June because she needs people who know medicine.
We can find another way.
We could, but we don't have time. Your one's going to be executed tomorrow morning, like.
There's nothing to buy.
Don't you give him no letter
Why
to
don't you
June.
make sure June gets us a letter. So she knows why.
So they gave us the Dwight and Sherry reunion last episode to make us hopeful and to make us feel good, and now they're gonna rip apart my favourite fucking couple in this show.
You may yet see her again.
He better fucking see her again, because I swear to God, I'm gonna start flipping tables and punching fucking walls if they break up. What a sad, stressed little man. Just want to wrap him in like bubble wrap. You know, make him some hot chocolate, make him feel better. It is going to look a bit suspicious to June, though, if he disappears into the night with another woman. We know what's going on, and I know he wrote the letter to her to explain what's going on, but it's still going to look a little bit shady. Taking off with some Bjorn in the middle of the night, like, do you know what I mean? Well, there's one thing for sure. Whatever hope and fate he had in this fucking place is gone. Maybe the rabbi did it to save John.
You arranged that confession?
It was Janice's idea.
You told Ginny what I was gonna do?
I told her that Janice was a flight risk.
Oh, no! Oh, Jesus.
Stop! Stop!
No, don't you fucking dare.
John!
Rabbi, you want to interfere here? Maybe stop them from beating each other's faces off?
You killed Janice!
I kept you from going down with her.
We could have got away!
Virginia would have hunted you down and killed you both.
I fucking hate that. I hate seeing the people that I love fighting. You boys know better.
But I am proud to say civility's won. Goodness has...
How is Dory standing up there with her, keeping his, like, composure?
Good, decent men like
Is he hoping that he'll be able to get, like, free dental with her healthcare or something?
with promise.
He looks so ashamed of himself. God, this sucks. I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful this would be a happy episode. I should have known. We got a happy episode last episode, so it's back to being fucking depressed. It's fucking Homelander.
Pants your man based out of Latin now.
What?
I love them. But is the guilt of that gonna fucking ruin him now? And he'll never be the same afterwards because, I don't know, there's just a little spark that's gone out in his eyes and I don't like it. Look, we're getting a close-up on the sparkless eyes. I don't like it. The more you touch it, the worse you're gonna make it, dude. Oh, you fucking mad bastard. Is he going in for another one? I'm happy at least June's back for him and they have each other. And Dwight has Sherry. So it feels like our ships are being reunited. Our ships are all docking together.
Talking to you like you're not a...
Is the dog okay?
You okay? Stay here.
Go get their insurance and their tax information and stuff. I don't drive, so I don't know the technical terms. Go and be like, you rear-ended me. You owe me money. I'll get my fucking lawyers onto you. I know a great sheriff. He rips out teeth like they're nothing. He knows 2 great sheriffs. He just doesn't know where one of them is.
Who the hell's Virginia? We just want the key Emil was getting for
I
us.
don't know what you're talking
Is
about.
this a submarine, boys?
And you stay back. I don't want to hurt nobody. Oh, you won't.
Yeah, he won't, because he'll just kill you. Oh, that was delightfully gross. He warned you, motherfuckers. Morgan's like, oh, this key? Little bitch, you want this key? Not happening. Alright, so the sub boys are dead then? One key to rule them all. So that is it for this week's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. So the link to my Patreon is down below, where I do reactions to a whole bunch of shows. More recently, we've started reactions to American Horror Story, Riverdale, The Haunting of Hill House, and new for this month, so sometime in November, uploads for The Punisher and Sabrina are also going to start, so I'm super excited for that. And today over on Patreon we're starting reactions for The Mandalorian, so there's a whole lot going on. The link is down below if you guys want to check it out. The link to my Twitter is also down below, and my Instagram if you want to send me a message, hit me up, whatever it may be. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.